Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into Snowwatch. So, running on weekend forecast, you can find that video on the homepage, and there's a written version, gets out from buttons at the top of the page. Going to be an unsettled week coming up. Going to be another one of those weeks we've had a lot of this winter, where we're swinging wildly from sort of one scenario to another, and there's going to be a lot to keep us on our toes. There will be some cold weather in there as well, and there will be some snow in there too. The snow through the early part of the period is going to be sort of tonight and tomorrow, and then again sort of Monday night to Tuesday. So that's what Snowwatch is going to focus on this season. But there might be a little bit more coming up later on in the week as well, so just keep watching this space. So we're going to have a look at the risk of snow both for tonight and tomorrow, and also a very marginal situation coming up on Monday night to Tuesday, and that one could produce a lot of snow actually, but also it could produce a lot of cold rain. So I'll take you through everything that's going on right now. We're going to begin by having a look at the facts charts. These are the human interpretations of models by forecasters at the UK Met Office. This facts chart for 6 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning. Low pressure's heading into the North Sea. We've got these tightly packed isobars following along behind, so it could be windy. And it's going to be cold. It's following the isobars back. The areas originating from Greenland. It's got a very long sea trek, but it's not actually being moderated all that much. I'll show you the upper air temperatures with this shortly, and you'll see that this is an unusually cold air mass that's coming across the Atlantic tomorrow. Now, these little black lines here are little convergence lines and features, troughs, moving through the flow on that west-northwesterly wind, and they just enhance the shower risk. And these showers will be wintry, and they will be falling as snow, giving perhaps significant accumulations of snow actually up in the north and the west of course of tomorrow. This is midday tomorrow. Again, we're still in that cold northwest wind. Still got these little convergence lines running through, just pepping up the showers at times. That takes us to midnight on Monday, when again you'll see I've got another little convergence line heading in towards Scotland Northern Ireland, so just pepping up the shower risk again. And still cold with those west northwesterly winds then. This is to midday on Monday. We do start to build a little bit of a transient bump of high pressure across the country then. Low pressure, though, is waiting in the wings in the Atlantic, and that's Monday night's feature. So this takes us to midnight on sort of Monday night to Tuesday, and we're bringing this occluded front in off the Atlantic. Now, there's very cold air behind that occlusion. There's cold air ahead of it. There is a little bit of a warmer sector associated with it, but it might not be warm enough, that warm sector, to stop us from getting some fairly heavy snow. It's just on a knife edge, really is on a knife edge between snow or rain with this feature on Monday night. And then we go through to midday on Tuesday as that occluded front pushes out into the North Sea. We return back to these cold west to northwesterly winds. This is how the GFS is picking things up. This is tonight's feature, low pressure moving into the North Sea at midnight, and we're pulling in the cold winds from the northwest then. There's the upper air temperatures for tomorrow. An unusually cold air mass. We're looking at -10 isotherm, digging a long way south into the Atlantic. We don't quite pull the -10 isotherm into the UK, but we're not far from it at all, and that is very unusual for what is basically just a westerly with a bit of a northwesterly polar maritime tilt. And we've had a lot of this through this winter. It brought unusually cold air masses down into the northern Atlantic. So that's the reason why, despite having quite an Atlantic-driven winter up to now, it has also been a rather colder winter as well. We go through to midnight on Monday, and we're still in that cold west-northwesterly winds. There's little kinks in the isobars indicating the convergence lines, little troughs that you saw on the facts chart. And then through to midday on Monday, and then to Tuesday, this is midnight Monday to Tuesday, we find this feature developing in the west. Again, we've got cold air ahead of that feature, cold air behind it, and it's bringing a band of heavy rain or potentially snow across the country Monday night, Tuesday. There's the upper air temperatures at midnight on Monday, showing that there is a warmer sector with this feature, but it might not be enough to stop us from getting quite a dollop of snow. Other than that, there'll be cold rain around. That takes us through to 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, where we've had a cooling front push across the country. There's also tightly packed isobars with that, so it's very windy, so you might see gale force winds. And of course, if it does snow, then you're talking about sort of local blizzard type conditions and drifting of that snow as well. And then once that gets out of the way, we're back into those cold westerly winds once again. So this is how the GFS precipitation type forecast looks. This is from the weatheroutlook.com, based on that GFS run. Starting at 9 o'clock this evening, that heavy rain is piling in through Northern Ireland into southern Scotland. A little bit of snow on the northern edge across central parts of Scotland. Otherwise, mostly just outbreaks of rain. Now, we could get some quite heavy snow with this area of wet weather around midnight from Northern Ireland going into southern Scotland. There's a risk of heavy rain or snow with that, and then of course it pushes out into the North Sea through the early hours, and then we open the door, so it's cold northwesterly winds. So as we go through to tomorrow, these are snow showers in the northwest. It looks more dramatic than it is. It won't be that looks like prolonged snow. It isn't that really sort of heavy snow shower being dragged in on those strong, cold northwesterly winds. There is a suggestion we could bring snow showers right way across England and Wales. That's feeding through the Cheshire Gap. But I think most of them will be in the north and west. There could be accumulations of snow over high ground. I certainly wouldn't be ruling it out with drifting of that snow as well. That's how things look at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Again, lots of snow showers across the country. And then they sort of fade away back towards the coast as we go through the night Sunday to Monday. Monday is still bringing wintry showers in, but I think they're a little bit less intense, a little bit less widespread. But nevertheless, there could still be wintry showers around on Monday. And then we're going up to Monday evening. This is midnight Monday to Tuesday. Here's back to clearly front, bringing wet weather into the west, and you'll notice it is turning readily to snow there, heavy snow too, across Ireland. Let's see what the GFS run does with that. It pushes it eastward, so by 3 o'clock in the morning, heavy rain moving through the Irish Sea, lots of heavy snow heading in towards Scotland. That's 6 o'clock in the morning, and this is 9 o'clock in the morning, where we are actually turning that rain to snow, even through parts of northern England, down into Wales and the Midlands, possibly into some central southern parts of England. So that is primarily snow that's coming in with that occluded front on tonight's GFS run. Quite a significant snow event there on Tuesday morning. Lots of heavy snow pushing eastwards up to midday. Then it gets out of way into the North Sea and we return back to those snow showers peppering western and northern coasts as we go through Tuesday into Wednesday. I'll just show you Wednesday because we do it all over again, but this time there's a bigger, warmer sector, so on Wednesday it's mostly rain for England and Wales, but still the suggestion that there could be snow for Scotland. This is the high-res arpeggio model. Again, it's from the Weather Outlook, so we've got the rain, snow risk across Northern Ireland, some of Scotland tonight. Could be some quite significant snow there across some parts of southern Scotland and northeastern England before it pulls out into the North Sea. Tomorrow, there's a winter shower. This model never shows the showers up as well as some of the other models, but plenty of wintry showers, mainly snow showers really, through the course of tomorrow, with a risk of significant accumulations in the north. That takes us through Monday into Tuesday. We bring that system in off the Atlantic overnight Monday to Tuesday. Now, this is mainly rain for England and Wales, with snow for Scotland, northern England. So less of a snow risk with arpege compared to what the GFS was just showing. This is the Icon model, the DWD Icon. Again, starting at 9 o'clock this evening, lots of wet weather for Northern Ireland, Northern England and southern Scotland. Snow on the northern edge, and as we run through, you'll see that the snow gets rather more widespread tomorrow in the form of those snow showers, so plenty of snow showers in the north. Again, we do see evidence of some of those snow showers by the middle of the afternoon tomorrow, coming right way through the Midlands and down in some southern parts of England, but the worst of them will be in the north and in the west. Fewer snow showers on Monday, and then Monday night, Tuesday brings that band of heavy rain across the country, turns readily to snow. Big snow event there for Scotland, down to northern England, possibly parts of Wales too. Elsewhere across England, it's more of a wintry mix, but certainly not ruling out the chance of some snow there on Tuesday morning across the Midlands, southern, southeastern England. This is a very, very fine run thing, very marginal situation. And then Wednesday, actually, the Icon model makes more of that snow risk across northern England and Scotland, more towards rain down across England and Wales. This is the Euro 4 model from Weather Online, so at midnight, we've got that heavy rain and snow across southern Scotland and into parts of northern England. That pushes out of the way into the North Sea by 6 o'clock in the morning, and then here comes the snow showers into western Scotland and into Ireland as well. And then by midday tomorrow, lots of heavy snow showers across many parts of Scotland down towards Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland through the northwest of England too. Some of them are starting to feed down in towards Wales and the Midlands. That's 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. It looks like we're setting up a bit of a snow stream through the Cheshire Gap from the Irish Sea down in towards the Midlands. Again, lots of snow showers across parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, some coming down into Wales as well. That's midnight Monday, Sunday to Monday. So again, snow showers coming through the Cheshire Gap down into the Midlands. You might get a covering of snow in some parts of the Midlands tomorrow, but I think the worst of it is actually going to be further north than that through Northern England, Northern Ireland and Scotland. Here you could get quite significant and disruptive snowfall with these showers, one after another, kind of merging into longer spells of snow perhaps in places. That's 6 o'clock in the morning on Monday. That's midday on Monday, as far as we can go with Euro 4, and we find by that point the snow showers are starting to ease in intensity, although still some quite heavy snow showers for parts of Scotland. And then this one is the WRF model from Metroseal.fr. This is starting at 9 o'clock this evening. We've got that heavy rain from Northern Ireland going over the Irish Sea into northern parts of England. So heavy snow possible for southern Scotland and northern England there in the early hours of Sunday morning. There's bright colours there indicating risk of some quite disruptive snow. That pulls out of the way by breakfast time, and then we've got those snow showers in the north and the west. Again, this model never shows up snow showers all that well, or any sort of showers really, but we've got the snow showers in the northwest. We know from the other models that they might feed quite a bit inland through the course of tomorrow afternoon. Then through to Monday, most of those snow showers are dying away. Here comes that occluded front on Monday evening, bringing wet weather in towards Ireland. Lots of heavy rain and heavy snow as well as it hits the cold air across western Scotland and Northern Ireland by 2 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and then that pushes eastwards. You notice mainly rain down across southern parts of the country to the south of the M4, mainly rain, but going up towards the Midlands, also up in towards northern parts of England, Lincolnshire, there is the risk there through the early morning on Tuesday of some rather heavy and disruptive snowfalls occurring there with that occluded front. Through the course of Tuesday afternoon, gets out of the way, and then we return back to those wintry sort of showers. Finally, I'll just leave you with the latest midday run of the GFS model. We've had a very dramatic run of the GFS appear this evening. So starting on Wednesday, wet and windy weather sweeping in from off the Atlantic. That takes us through to the weekend. Look what happens over the weekend. I talked about this in the weekend broadcast. We could start to get a blocking feature setting up to our northwest, probably in association with the southern stratospheric warming. So by Sunday, we're turning the winds into the east, dragging very cold air in from the east, and then we set up this proper easterly as we go through to Tuesday 20th of February. Look at that, a real easterly, especially across England and Wales. Upper air temperatures are very cold. The -10 iceberg is being dragged out of Scandinavia and western Russia, so bitterly cold easterly winds setting in there. And then we go off and running into a really prolonged cold spell. Look at these low pressures on Thursday 22nd of February to our south. They're engaging with that cold easterly wind and probably producing big snow across parts of central southern England and Wales, and we just keep locked into this cold weather right way through to the end of the GFS, and that is actually how we finish up on Monday the 26th of February, firmly locked in to cold weather with that block centred around Greenland and Iceland. There's no quick way out of that, so if that came true, very cold conditions would extend through into March as well. Now that's just one run of the GFS, but I wanted to include it in this video purely so that if anybody wants, they can come back and look at it again if it doesn't come off, because that's some real eye candy there, with the chance of a very cold spell of weather setting up for the final week to 10 days of February. Let's come back to Snowwatch. Shouldn't have included that, I'll be getting into trouble. Let's go back to Snowwatch. And so what we know is that we're going to have an area of heavy rain and snow across Northern Ireland, southwest Scotland and northeast England overnight tonight. That could give some disruptive weather, especially to hills. That'll pull away by breakfast time, and then we're into those cold northwest winds with lots of heavy snow showers tomorrow, primarily for Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern parts of England, but some of those snow showers could get pushed inland through the Midlands, possibly in some southern parts of England, actually, through the course of tomorrow afternoon. Probably won't amount to too much there, but from the Midlands northwards, expect snow showers. Monday is a slightly quieter day, snow risk easing off, and then Monday night to Tuesday, we bring that active occluded front across the country, bringing heavy rain or the risk of heavy snow, and I think the models tonight have actually upgraded the snow risk for Monday night and Tuesday morning, so certainly from parts of Wales and the Midlands northwards, you could get a bit of a snow event there on Tuesday morning. Obviously, we'll keep you posted on that. Right, loads going on, so keep checking back for more. Tomorrow, we've got Solar Sunday. It'll be the first Solar Sunday that we've done since August, although we do include the solar stuff in the winter updates. But first Solar Sunday we've done since August. Tomorrow morning, that'll be the first video. Then we'll have the Gaz Weather's Sunday Roundup, where we'll look at the chance of cold weather through the rest of February, what's happening in the stratosphere, all that kind of thing. That'll be tomorrow's second video, and then probably, I suspect, we'll do an Ensembles Watch tomorrow evening. So loads and loads going on. Keep checking back for more, and that's all for now, and thanks for watching.